Hello everyone, I'm Paul with Many Voices, one more today. Still the 18th of April 2022. Well, welcome back to Banished Voicetopia, where in the last episode I did not just build this probably useless fishing dock. I also am in the process of constructing one probably even more useless fishing dock down here. I went around to relay a couple of roads here and there in favor of more houses. You're a farmer. That's right, we had a couple of things happening in the meantime that I wanted to pay attention to. For instance, that is getting demolished in favor of more houses. I believe that somewhere I had either an orchard or a farm, hence the farmer not knowing what to do. That was, whatchamacallit, what an infestation. Thank you, brain, for letting me remember after all. But I honestly don't know exactly where that was anymore. And there's probably some other shit going on. I remember having a few windows open. I cannot remember for the life of me what they were for. Now, how would this evade that? All of it. Not good. Also, we've got a case of influenza, I believe, plaguing the town, so we're dealing with that. Wait, what's the infestation down here? I believe so. That it was. Sheep and cattle, no thank you. Also, last time, this trading dock got finished. Got another fishing dock here, with another house here, instead of a trading dock. And I probably managed to finagle one or two more houses in here somewhere. And today, I think today, after all of the construction is done, I'm gonna slowly start working on this area again. And this time a little better. Now I could completely get away with demolishing the road around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then increasing the road here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then putting another house down there. I said I wanted to start the new expansion, but still just going around, finding more places for more houses. The cheekily place. Speaking of cheekily, I remember, where was it? It was someplace up here that I honestly didn't expect to place one or two more houses. But I managed to do it anyway. Oh, here. What's that? Like, that was on top. I don't remember. Just more cheeky houses. More cheeky houses. And I still cannot place houses there. I think I got these two houses done as well. And what about down here? Oh, this doesn't work. So we've got another massive outbreak of probably influenza, as I mentioned. I'm just gonna let it run its course. There's nothing I can actively do to counteract influenza or any disease, basically. Aye, here we have it. I was looking for this place. So there's another cheeky house there. And that's pretty much what I've been doing, just relocating a few roads here and there in favor of one or two more houses. Also a massive tunnel over here. It doesn't even fit on a single screen. Maximally zoomed out. Well, you can just see how insane sometimes you can get with this game. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. This does. So I remember talking specifically about this farm. If I were to shrink it down by one, I could place a house there. But instead, I could just remove some roads and place the farm there. So I'll set up this woodcutter as well. So that is removed. That is removed. And I guess that I'll just do this for a little while. I'm sorry people, I'm not starting construction on the expansion up northwest. I do remember that I said that I just wasn't ready for it, because it would spell the finale. Well, it's getting close to the finale of the series then, because after that there's really not much to do without completely redesigning pretty much every aspect of the village. Now I've already invested so much time in this that I just don't want to. It's too much of a waste of time. Oh, hey. How does this road go? Not good enough. Well, this, however, does. Like that. Okay, the house for this, not yet. The crop field for this area is now done. But could I do it in such a way that I can place two houses down? Let's see. We do need this path, otherwise the farm isn't reachable. No, this farm isn't reachable. Technically. I'll live with it. Now I could place a thing in here, but it would block off that entirely. Am I going to There's nothing I can do there. This is literally the edge of that. I guess that'll just be one house. That was the crop field for that. A stone house for here. It's gonna have this placed in. And the woodcutter over here. Would see that house be placed in. Alright, so it's literally just the completion of the crop field here. It has to be emptied out. Could I get a couple of laborers in here then? The fishing dock is done. Despite the fact that it is only a small river, I'm still gonna put in 4 people. Because I can. I've got no other reason than because I can. And that doesn't work. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not too happy with how the... where was the woodcutter? Probably never gonna find it now. Here. I'm actually not gonna put a house there. I'm going to be putting down a crop farm. So I can put in a 6x6 crop farm here, crop field. There. Let's see, cattle and chicken. Now I haven't looked at any of my trading outposts. Firewood, logs. I definitely want the logs, so I'm gonna get those. For 800, that'll be 100 of those. That doesn't have anything. That is the north. That's empty. Down here, perhaps? Nope. Nothing here, nothing there. There's one here with food. I got enough food as is. I said I was gonna keep on buying food, but I'm running out of everything else. So I'm not gonna buy any food from you either. And there's nothing up here. You've got logs, definitely want that. I'm gonna get your firewood too. It's only 2400, that's 300 iron tools. And as you can see, almost 100 people have the influenza. So this is that crop field. You're gonna get pepper. Oh, not a house, but a crop field. I'm sacrificing so much for these people. All I'm asking them is to survive for an additional 30, is it? 43 years. If they do that for me, they can all happily die. I can happily end this game and move on to the next project, which will be a combination of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 as well as Rive. So we're gonna have this voice back as well as this voice, which is like totally awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do like 2 voices. Yeah, I just hope I don't mess them up, you know. It's like, oh, welcome to Rive and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Wait, this is wrong. Although Rife, like, could totally... Rife, it sounds like right, you know? So I could totally do that with, like, this voice. But I'm not. Yeah. Could I do something with this? No. Little houses here, little houses there. Where can I place them other than the expansion? Of course, I could easily tear down a green zone and make more farms and more houses here, or anywhere of the green zones, but I don't want to do that. And now I'm looking for something specific that I saw before, and I was like, I cannot do anything with that just yet. It has something to do with mines and quarries that are abandoned. Yeah. So. Now let's see. This does no longer have a connection. Because I didn't put the house one away. Oh, oops. I'll do it properly. I'll move these two houses over by one. We've got 5 people homeless right now, but they should survive. Also, trader. Well, I don't have much in the in there, so. So if these two houses are gone, I'll put a path over here. And then I didn't have to remove the field and the path here. Just a numpty. Well, I'll fix that once it's done. Now, what's this? Could I do something here, perhaps? I could not. I think I also managed to put an extra house up here. Aye, with this bridge. And one bridge to connect one house. That's it. And they're still not doing the crop field properly. Oh well. Now, alright, this is a little hill. But I have to confess, I am ready to move on with a different game on the channel. I can imagine that just having Banished can be a little bit exhausting for the viewers, but honestly it's also exhausting for me. Better yet, demolish the well, demolish the roads, and rebuild the well. There. We're gonna put another house there. So we'll do this. Stone house. As for those two, let's see, what do you have? Well, you've got a bit that I could use, so I'll get your 500 firewood. Oh, you're one of everything. So I'm gonna have to redo this. So we're gonna take wool, logs, wheat, walnut, iron tools, nope, stone, squash roots, pumpkin, potato, plum, pepper, pecan, pear, peach and onions, mushroom, leather, iron, herbs, fish, firewood. Aye. Corn, coal, not chicken, chestnut, cherry, cabbage, berries, bean, apple, and every visit. And for now, we're gonna take your coal, we're gonna take your firewood and your wool. Let's see how much I can do. At the same time, I'm gonna take your iron, because it's less than 2000 venison. So, you know what, we're just gonna take... we're just gonna take 500 chicken. And give you 100 ale. So once again, the chicken is going to go back into the trading outpost, as you can see, up to 1000, because we need 2000 chicken in the trading dock. Right, the stone house. We have more trading going on here. Stone. I'm doing fine in stone. Logs though, logs. Just simply logs. We're gonna do 100. Oh, 100 iron tools. And I believe there has to be another one. While having so many trading outposts, there you go. Just food? No thank you. So the stone house up there is for the well that's getting removed. And this is for these two that now have been removed, so I'll send the road back out to here. Another crop field properly. 6x8, so we're gonna do cabbage. And then back with the two houses properly. That I should have done in the first place. And better yet. Better not. Of course not. Alright, so that's those two. That was this house, and that can be removed now. The house about... No, it's the mountain here, that's the annoyance. That doesn't work either. This is all kinds of weird. That is all kinds of weird, and this doesn't work either. And neither does this. And this wouldn't work either, because there's nothing connecting this to there. Unless... that won't work. That won't work. Okay, not even gonna try then. Let's rotate back to the north. I prefer to have it facing north. Like a compass. There was a cheeky house that I built. That's in the way, and there is nothing I can do here. This area doesn't have a cemetery, it seems. A little sad. Could I do something with that? Needs to be 7 by 7, I believe. Could I throw? Maybe later. We're sitting well at food at the moment, so I'm still not gonna trade. This has a cemetery. This does not. Sadly, there is no space. It needs to be at least 7 by 7, as you can see. There's just not enough room. And there's no music anymore, so let me quickly fix that. There we go. Well, this wouldn't work either, would it? No. I already milked this area for all that it was worth. Cannot do anything here or there. I know I keep trying. I really shouldn't, but I just cannot help it. So can we have this prioritized now, please? So there's 4 people demolishing this, 4 people building this, and 2 people building this, and probably another house somewhere. How about if I relocate a few things here? If I made this field smaller, could place in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more house. That's only 1 more house for a wee bit less. And if I move the road over to here, next door, like so. I could sneak in another house. I could get away with demolishing that road. Guess I will. I'll just have to go around, so I'll highlight this house for that. And make even more efficient use of the space. However, I do believe that I was mistaken about this area. I do believe. No, you do not. You can believe all you want, but you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. I really want to put another house here somewhere. The reserve of tools is low. Ooh, we're dropping down to below 200. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do something for a second time. And that is remove all of the steel tools. And you know what? I'm even gonna remove the iron tools. We're gonna drop them down to 250 per. And steel tools, we're just gonna remove all of them. We're bringing the tools back into the population again. Well, this is how the game works. 250, bolt less, 0 to this. This is just how the game operates. It's inventory management at its finest. Luckily, I'm logistically oriented with school and education and work, So it's not really that much of a problem. But still, it's a bit of a challenge perhaps, here and there. You have to really switch around. And now only 8 people still have the influenza. Was to be expected that this would have a high amount of people being ill. But I was prepared for that. I still have plenty of herbs. So, wait, 250. I meant this to be 250. And this to be 0. And then we drop down to here. And this one. Iron tools 250. Steel tools 0. This one was not done yet. There. Boom. Ah, seems that the 2 houses have been built already. Perfect. Let's miss you, because I don't need any more sheep or cattle. Gonna drop this down to 0 now. And last but not least, all the way down here in the south. Just making sure all of this goes back into the populace. What do we have here? Ironstone and leather. I do want your leather. That's 1200. And I saw you arrive with just seeds, not interested. Come on. Show me up there. Alright, it seems that the road has been removed, so we can throw down another house. Right here. With a small piece of road there. I can remove this house. This now still hasn't been done. The well has been built, but the well has not been deconstructed just yet. So that remains on the screen for a while. Now this road cannot exist. Nope, it cannot exist. And nothing can exist here either, or here. Once again, perhaps uselessly small, but I'm still keeping it. It's such an adorable little farm, crop field, however you want to call it. It's adorable. I'm gonna get your coal. I'm gonna get your stone. And for now, I'm gonna get your logs. 4,500 is 225. Great. And now we're gonna start with this. Sure, even the 100. So we're gonna get just about everything. Come on. So 30,000, 2,000 ale, 2,000 of this, 2,000 of this, 2,000 of this, which is far too much, 700 of this. That's enough. Next, quickly, you got plenty of food, but it's not really stocked that well. So I'll dismiss you, then you. Tools that I honestly do not need. And look at that, I've put the tools back into the populace and immediately we're back up to 2000 plus. That is the power of logistics, people. 1 minute, we're close to running out of tools. Next one, we're swimming in them. And I'm removing these 4 tiles the road. To indeed put another house right there. And this area is useless, but it looks adorable. Peach, plum and cherry. Now, is there a way that I could connect any of this? Oh, this is the area I was looking for. Aye. Now let's see. Can I connect this with a tunnel all the way back here? I technically could. Now let's see if I can connect it with a road. I could not. So, no tunnel here. However, there was another place that I could place a tunnel along this road. And this would end up here. And I do believe that this didn't work either. Except it did through here. Small wee little back alley. Okay, we're building this. And this was 3 wide. This is 3 wide. Oh, shut up. And there sadly is no way that I could fit in another house there. That is not... Unless I hide it cheekily behind the place here. Bah. It's not really worth... No, I'm not gonna. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It'll cut into the foresters hope too much. So now let's see, how far are we with... Just another cheeky house that can be done with this. And a stockpile here. This has been removed for another cheeky house there. How's this? No. That's a no. That's a no. Actually, that is a yes. Or as we Scotsmen say, an aye. How's this? I'll remove these 2 pieces of road. I'll keep this on screen, just in case. Now, how's this? And once again, I apologize if you think that this is boring. Nobody's really forcing you to watch this. Now, could I sneak in a house in between here? Yes, I can. I've got a lot more labourers all of a sudden. We're back up to 1700 adults. And we have another house on fire. This is such a waste. Only one. Oh. Okay, reclaim that one. Just making sure in case they were fast, but sadly they're not. Ah, there's one square. Could have been so useful. Alright, seeds. I see another trader arrived here with wool and coal. I am gonna get the coal and the wool just in case. We need 2300, that is 300 ale minus 10 steel tools. And this, you're gonna get the mutton and the venison. For 250 steel tools. And 100 ale. Actually, I'm gonna dismiss it. This is gonna be a fairly useless trading dog, but I knew that from the start. I'm still keeping it though. I want to end this, but also not entirely. I don't know how to properly express myself. Nothing fits. It's all shits. Sadly not giggles anymore. So we're doing the coal, we're doing the leather, and we're doing the firewood. And can I do 250 tools, 150 hide coats, and house 500 ale. We're doing 200 iron as well. 50, 75. Overpaying by 55 units. 10 units will do 499. Overpay by 2, that is fine. Okay, so these two are gone. One there, one there, perfect. See, just try a little harder and you'll find that you can place more houses everywhere. Even in places that you previously said, nah, this is never gonna work. You'll see, it'll work. And is this a road? This is a road. Which, if I remove said road, once again, remove the road, except this, highlight this, remove this because that's now done. And the same over here, actually. Well, in that case, I can also remove that piece of road. The game is not liking me. It seems that influenza has been cured now. which is fine, which is fine. I'm gonna keep the farm. I'm gonna keep the farm. Well, we have another house that we can place here. And another fire. So they come in with a bucket of water and they kneel. And that's how you put out a fire. So this has to be a 3x3 stockpile. Otherwise I'm gonna be losing my shite. And it is. So rebuild the structure. Why can I not place anything there? It's just these two squares that are ruining it. Somehow these are part of the coast and those two aren't. So wow, this made 1,000 beef in and of itself. This pasture made 1,000 beef all by itself. The reserve of firewood is low. Well, we still have over 3,000. I wouldn't call it low, but in comparison, it could be a little low. Moo yourself. Bah. Sheepy go bah. Sheepy. It would only fit not directly next to the mountain, but one away. Okay, so keep that in mind and you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Now this is the same. Oop. Sorry about that. This area is the same. Well, I would not have to remove these roads then. Well, sadly, that's gonna get removed, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna place 3 more houses here then. And that's the reason why this doesn't work. These are storage barns that have a mandatory road behind it. And as you can see, they are completely full. Ah. Mm. Come on, do something, game. Stop freezing on me, please. Well, this still has 58 members. And fine, I will start working on at least 2 houses up here. Said I would start working on this area. So there you have it, 2 houses. You happy now? Are you happy, kids? I can't hear you. Something tells me that I have to be able to do something with this. But I don't think I can, really. Well, I could but not in good conscience with the forest area here, so I'm not. And anything else would go too much into either this one or this one. So I'll put one right in the middle. Sheepy? Road not done yet. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. And the same actually counts for this area too. So what I'll do instead is I'll remove all of the road behind here and just add one more house. Fine. Now get this area done first, please, and thank you. I'm getting a little woozy, so hopefully that they'll finish this soon enough that I can stop for today. Luckily tomorrow, or this upcoming week, I've got early shift, so I should be able to crank out 2 more episodes each day, and the week afterwards as well. But I honestly hope by that time comes I should be done recording with this game. We'll be able to move on, so we'll do 200 ale. That doesn't work. Cow and sheep that I do not need. Cow and chicken. And actually the same goes for this. So I'm removing a lot of roads in favor of more houses. And I guess that this would be the grand redesign of the entire place. Squeezing in a few more houses here and there just in case. See, how does this road go? I have to go around here in order to get to here. Well, technically you're sneaking down to there, so it really doesn't matter. But I'm still not doing it. I mean, I even removed an entire trading dock just because of one square of road. This little tile of road here. So I'm not gonna force my people around too much. There's this. I'm not gonna buy anything. Fine. Alright, so not yet. This one is done. So we're gonna throw a house in here. And in here, actually. Ooh, that's even better. Two more houses there. Then another house over here the moment that this one tile of road has been removed, which is now. We're gonna do it like this. And then I believe Oh, this didn't work. I did remove these, right? Oh, that worked. That's how it worked. So I'll put this back in, up to here, and then this one. I know that I could put it back here, but there's nothing else that I could throw in. I couldn't go around the house in order to squeeze in another one, so I'll just place it over here, next to the mountain. And with that, I will also remove this road, because it's even more useless. Oh, this is gonna be a pretty clickbaity title. The Grand Redesign. And then you're just gonna see me throw down more houses. But at least I'm redesigning the roads. So this stone house still there. I did have a lot of how'd you call that, redundancy in terms of roads, but right now redundancy is redundant. What was the saying again? Department of Redundancy Department, I believe. Now, has the tunnel here been finished? Somewhere along the lines? Like a tunnel that I built somewhere? Don't remember. Department of Redundancy Department. So this one here and then that one there. Why did I think that I could place one there? Why did I think I could place one there? That clearly doesn't fit. Come on, stop lagging game. Now could I potentially go around? I cannot. Okay, so this is practically the highest potential that this area has. Except, no, that doesn't work. Alright, I am done. I'm done with this area. Fine. There is one more thing that I could potentially do. And that doesn't work because of that. Fine, I'll throw in a tunnel for one. Well, actually, if I move it over by one, I could place in two more houses. It has to be done. My OCD demands it. But that doesn't want to work. That doesn't want to cooperate. So this leads down to there. Which is being blocked by the road here. And this house is not connected to that road. However, now this doesn't want to work either. So you know what? One house it is. I'm doing a lot by throwing yet another tunnel for a single house. It's just funny. It's just funny to me that I can do that. And as such, that's my final act of this episode. This is gonna get a well. So if you have any complaints, please then go to the Department of Redundancy Department. And file your complaint there. Anyway, I'm gonna end it off here today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Helps out a great deal. I'm Paul with many voices. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.